Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about the first product that I'm going to be reviewing from my July BoxyCharm subscription. Oh my god, we're in July already. Where did the time go? And that is this Winky Lux Unibrow eyebrow pencil. So I'm going to get into talking about this. I'm going to talk about the company, I'm going to talk about the product, and then I'm going to give you my review of it, as I usually do. And I will also put timestamps down below, so if you want to skip forward to a certain part of the video, or if you find I'm getting a little bit too chatty, because I might be a little chatty here at the beginning, you can skip forward to the part of the video that you want to watch. So I'm reviewing this eyebrow pencil first. There is some stuff I am super excited to review in the box. There is an eyeshadow palette that I have been playing with and testing. There is powder, there is setting spray, there's all of that. I will be having my eyeshadow palette review probably early next week. I'm playing around with them. I have found that there is definitely a difference in how you apply them, what products you use them with, so I'm just testing that out so I can give just the right opinion on it. And things have just been crazy lately. So between new jobs and traveling for work and traveling for pleasure and just a whole bunch of stuff going on in my life, things have been crazy. So I'm looking forward to doing some more reviews, filming some reviews this weekend, and really getting my head into it so that I can have everything set up to do all the reviews coming up in the next few weeks. And thank you so much for your patience. I'm not sure if you've noticed it, but on my end, it feels like things are a little crazy. I also want to say that if you see that the lighting is a little different in this video, it feels like it's coming up from below a little bit. I'm filming at a different time of day than I used to, again, because of craziness in my life. So if it just seems a little brighter or different, that is why. But you don't care about that, you care about this product. So let's get into talking about Winky Lux as a company. Winky Lux is a relatively new company. It was founded in 2015, and the founder, Natalie McKay, owns a company called Glow Concepts. She is an entrepreneur, and she has Glow Concepts, which is the overall brand, and a couple of different makeup brands under that. So in addition to Winky Lux, she also has Laka & Co. I've done a review on one of their products previously. I will put a link to that down below in the description area. So she is an entrepreneur. She got into this because she found the business of makeup to be quite fascinating. And so this company is one she started with the idea originally that it would be sort of social media driven, that it would be luxury products, the luxe part of it, at drugstore prices. And the reason she was able to do that is because the majority of selling was happening online through websites without going into stores. So the other thing that they said, and they continue to say about this brand, is that they want to be able to get from like concept to having a product ready to sell in 45 days. If they can't do it in 45 days, they won't do it. And that way they can kind of get onto trends faster, they can respond to the market faster, they can really be on top of things more than some other brands. They also said that they produce all of their products for under $20 so that nothing ever gets too expensive. Now, although they started out selling products exclusively online, they are now in over 2,000 brick and mortar stores. So this includes a number of chains or a number of stores from Forever 21. And in reading some interviews when I was doing research for this, she says they are also doing a partnership with Nordstrom. So I assume they will be selling some products there. And they are looking to open their own Winky Lux storefront, their actual own store in New York in the coming year. If you go and look at their product range, it is not a huge product range. They seem to sort of do things where they can jump onto trends and collaborations, which is fine and it makes sense. And you'll really see in there the sort of trends they jump onto. So they have a number of lip products, regular lipsticks, long-lasting liquid lipsticks, I think matte lipsticks, some glosses, and one of those glosses is a holographic gloss called Unicorn Tears, so that is like right on trend right now with what everybody is doing. They also have flower lip glosses. So if those of you who have been watching YouTube beauty stuff for a while, I want to say maybe it was about a year ago that there was all that hype about, I'm going to say the brand wrong, it's like Kaja something or other. I believe it may have been a Japanese or Korean brand, but it was basically like clear lip balm that reacted to your pH and became different colors, but then inside the little bullet of gloss was a little miniature flower, and people were going nuts over it. They produce some of those themselves. They're right on top of that trend. Their latest thing is a same kind of pH reacting gloss but with glitter in it, so kind of on this like mermaid unicorn kind of thing we got going on right now. So they did that. They also have eyeshadows. They have both palettes and individual eyeshadows. They have this product, which is their only brow product, and then they also have some merch products, so little enamel pins and makeup bags, things like that. And I believe that sort of covers overall what they have. Now, I mentioned collaborations, and I think that the first way I'd heard of Winky Lux, because I had heard of this brand before, but didn't really know them, was through a collaboration with the YouTuber Marzia. So Marzia is a YouTuber who is the girlfriend of PewDiePie, who is like the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. She has her own channel and she does a lot of collaborations, subscription boxes, things like that. I watch her from time to time because I really enjoy her editing. It tends to be short videos, but especially the ones that are travel, things like that, I really enjoy the editing that she does. So she did a collaboration both in a lip kit under her name with Winky Lux, as well as an eyeshadow palette, which looks beautiful. It's got some, you know, it's not your usual like warm tone matte kind of things. There's like yellows and greens and things like that. So they have taken advantage of social media influencers in terms of getting their brand out there, and they tend to make different hashtags that go along with it. And like Marzia, when she was doing this collaboration, she said like, I want to see how these colors look on you, and then there's a hashtag to go with it. Anyway, they do get into that, which is a good way of spreading info about their brand and awareness. As a brand, they are cruelty-free. They also, for certain products, were paraben-free, gluten-free, talc-free. But what I thought was interesting, I'm pretty sure I saw they listed somewhere that not only are they cruelty-free, but they insist that their suppliers are. So in a lot of cases, products won't be cruelty-free, but all of the products that went into their product were animal tested. So it's interesting to look and see that they are looking down their supply chain to see about having a more sustainably sourced, cruelty-free product in a more holistic way. I do believe that's everything I want to say about the company, so let's start talking about this product. This is called their Unibrow product. It is a pencil that is $14 US. What you have here is packaging, and I will show you a close-up of this. It almost, well, it's little hieroglyphs on it, Egyptian hieroglyphics. Around here, it's a plastic container with the gold hieroglyphs on it. To me, this isn't luxe packaging, but it's interesting packaging. So then what you have is two sides on here. You have one side that is the pencil, which I will get back to, and the other side, which is a spoolie. So on the pencil side, it's a triangle shape. And the idea of this is that when you have this triangle shape, the tip of it you can use as like a micro liner. Like there's a tip where you can make fine lines. And then on the flat side of that triangle is a thicker surface that you can use for filling in your brows. So you have this one shape that provides you both the fine line as well as the thick filling in product. Now what they say is they call this the Unibrow because they believe this to be a universal color. So they say that this color will match 95% of brows out there or be usable by 95% of brows or people with brows. And I'll insert swatches here so you can see the color of this. I don't know where they got that 95% number, especially because if you think about the different nationalities and people around the world, I believe there are a lot of people with dark black, you know, eyebrows, and it's definitely not going to match people with very light brows. But that is the claim, and here were the swatches so that you can see the color that it is. Now let me tell you my thoughts about this product. I like this. I did not expect to like it. I thought I was going to reach for it and try it because I try everything that comes in my BoxyCharm subscription in order to do reviews, but I find I have been reaching for this over and over again. And as much as I poo-pooed the 95% of people will have this as a match for their brows, I think this is the closest color match of brow pencil that I have tried. This is not, they say it's a firm pencil. I don't super find that as compared to some of the others, but it's nicely blendable. So it sort of disappears into my brows, but provides them a little bit more structure and fullness. I would say one of the drawbacks is I don't find you get the precision with the triangle shape that you do with like a micro pencil or something like that, because I do find that once you start to use it, the corners wear down a little bit, it becomes a little bit more rounded, and you just don't get that precision that you do from a micro pencil. But I am not drawing in individual brow hairs quite so much, so I don't find that to be an issue where I'm not going to use it because of that. And it is a, you know, twist up pencil, which is great because I am the lazy kind of person who is never going to find time for a sharpener. I'm just going to grab whatever I can in the morning and get going. So for $14, yes, it's a little bit on the above drugstore side, but for me, this is a good match and a good product. There's a lot of product here. It's going to last me for a while. It does what I want it to do. It's a thumbs up from me. I do think there are some interesting things there from this brand. I think some of the lip colors are interesting. I think some of the eyeshadow colors are interesting. I think that their pug and cat purses are horrific looking. They're makeup bags, but no thank you, but that's personal taste. But I like what they're doing as a brand. And I also have to say that I read an interview with the founder, and I enjoy listening and reading about smart women entrepreneurs. In the interview, they said, how do you maintain a work-life balance? And she said, I don't. Like, I work all the time, but it's okay because I love it. And then I spend time with, you know, my partner and our dog when I get a chance. I like it when people they let you know the reality of what their business is like. And also they said, what's the challenge of being a woman entrepreneur? And she was very clear in saying that, you know, only 5% of like venture capital out there goes to women. So it's difficult as a woman to be an entrepreneur and launch your own business because it's difficult to get that capital to get it started. There were just so many smart things that she was saying that really made me enjoy that this was a entrepreneur who was coming at this with a very business-like mind, who was doing some very thoughtful things about how they approached this business and made it different. So that is my review. I hope I didn't chatter on for too long. I can see by the timestamp that I did. I think I'm just so happy to be sitting down and filming again and chatting with you guys that I'm going a little chatty and overboard. But if you enjoyed this, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I would be very happy. I'm always happy when I see comments and thumbs up. On the comment side, leave me a comment down below. I continue to try to respond to every comment that I get, even if it takes me a little bit of time. Usually the mornings is when I'm responding back to comments again. And if you have not subscribed but would like to do so, you can click on my face. I will make it appear here. And if you want to watch one of my old videos, I will make it appear here. And I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!